A doctor, a lawyer, a little boy and a priest were out for a Sunday afternoon flight on a small private plane. Suddenly, the plane developed engine trouble. Despite the best efforts of the pilot, the plane started to go down. Finally, the pilot grabbed the parachute and yelled to the passengers that they better jump, and he himself bailed out. Unfortunately, there were only 3 parachutes remaining. The doctor grabbed one and said, "I'm a doctor, I save lives, so I must live," and jumped out. The lawyer then said, "I'm a lawyer, and lawyers are the smartest people in the world. I deserve to live." He also grabbed the parachute and jumped. The priest looked at the little boy and said, "Son, I've lived a long and full life. You are young and have your whole life ahead of you. Take the last parachute and live in peace." The little boy handed the parachute back to the priest and said, "Not to worry, father. The smartest man in the world just took off with my backpack." Moral of the story: your job doesn't always define you, but being a good human being does. A 24-year-old girl who was watching out of the train's window shouted, "Dad, look! The trees are going behind us." Her father smiled, and the young couple sitting nearby looked at the 24-year-old's childish behavior with pity, when suddenly she again exclaimed, "Look, Dad! The clouds are running with us." The couple couldn't resist and said to the old man, "Why don't you take your daughter to a good doctor?" The old man smiled and said, "I did, and we are just coming from the hospital. My daughter was blind from birth. She just got her eyes today." The couple was speechless and apologized for their hasty judgment. Moral of the story: every single person on the planet has a story. Don't judge people before you truly know them. The truth might surprise you. Now this one is from a Cherokee tribe where an old chief once told his grandson, "Inside of us all is a battle between 2 wolves. One is evil, full of anger, envy, jealousy, greed, regret, lies and ego. The other one is good, full of joy, peace, kindness, humility, love and truth." The little one thought about it for a moment, then asked, "Then which wolf wins?" The old man looked at the stars and said, "The one you feed." Moral of the story: it is entirely up to us to decide whether we want to lead a life full of positive thoughts and energy, leaving the anguish and hatred behind us. It is our duty to guide those who come after us through this magnificent and pure gift that we call life.